These are Tang tricolored glazed pottery.
Who can introduce the tricolor of Tang Dynasty to me?
Tricolor glazed pottery of Tang Dynasty is a kind of famous pottery. Its birth could date back to the time before the Tang Dynasty. Tricolor means a lot of colors rather than just three colors.
The treasure of Tang, tricolor glazed ceramics. Ancient Chinese ceramics varying technology. For them, Tang Dynasty's three-color glazed pottery is a kind of low-temperature glazed pottery prevalent in Tang Dynasty. Glazed color has yellow, green, white, brown, blue, black, and other colors, but mainly yellow, green, white, three colors.
The pottery absorbed the techniques of Chinese painting and sculpture to form a unique style of art. It is known for its vivid figures and rich colors.
It seems that the Tang Dynasty was a prosperous era.
Of course, at that time, tricolor glazed pottery of Tang Dynasty was not only popular at home, but also well known abroad.
In ancient time, what was the tricolored glazed pottery of the Tang Dynasty used for?
Tang tricolored glazed pottery were usually used as burial objects.
Tang people were open-minded and glad to accept exotic cultures from countries all over the world. Foreign traders, missionaries, diplomats, and artists traveled thousands of miles along the Silk Road to visit the Tang capital city, Chang'an.
The trace of melting of multiple cultures can be found in Tang tricolored glazed pottery. They were mostly produced in Xi'an, Luoyang, and Yangzhou, which were important cities along the Silk Road.
Hello everyone. Hi, 天琪. Today, we will continue to discuss the tricolored glazed ceramics of the Tang Dynasty.
Hello everyone. Hi, Professor Qiu. Tang tricolor is the essence of China's Tang Dynasty, which fully displays the spiritual outlook and artistic level during the Tang Dynasty. It is also the quintessence of China's art, with a unique artistic style and distinctive national characteristics.
We know that the firing techniques of Tang tricolor have been approved by the State Council and listed in the second batch of National Intangible Cultural Heritage List. So, what's the difference between the tricolored glazed pottery and the ordinary glazed porcelain?
Tricolor glazed porcelain from the Tang Dynasty was a tremendous breakthrough from the monotony, crudeness, and the rigid styling of the single-colored glazed pottery with its realistic and romantic presentation. For example, figures, animals, timepieces. Tang Sancai tells of the prosperous times when nationalities and cultures converged, and foreign exchanges were frequent.
Which areas of China are the three-color glazed pottery unearthed in the Tang Dynasty?
Findings of buried Tang-style tricolored glazed porcelain were mostly concentrated around Xi'an and Luoyang, both northern Chinese cities. From excavations of king sites, the Gongxian in Henan, Xingxian in Hebei, and Yaozhou kings of Shanxi were the centers of production in the south. Areas such as Changsha and Wuhan had Tang mausoleums that unveiled works of tricolored pottery.
The distribution of the Tang tricolor is relatively extensive. What are the characteristics of the glaze of these ceramics?
Preserved, places smooth and glistening. It also had very strong and interesting local styling, an indication that they may very well have been produced as kings nearby. Aside from the type of tricolored pottery that was used as burial objects, there were also many vessels made for daily use, such as jars, kettles, lamps, dishes, bowls, and so forth.
Will there be some decorative effects or artistic forms in the tricolor glazed porcelain?
Tricolored pottery was immensely popular during the height of the Tang Dynasty. It was sold demonstratively as well as exported to faraway countries. After the late Tang period, tricolor glazed porcelain production dwindled. The works produced were also not as exquisite and high quality as those of the prime Tang period. By the Five Dynasties period, tricolor glazed porcelain was no longer produced. However, its impact on colored pottery and porcelain of later periods was immense. Even though its glory was short-lived, Tang Sancai is still the most favored artifact for people today.
Thank you, Tianqi. Today, we discussed the lost knowledge of the tricolored pottery of the Tang Dynasty.
That's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.